In a world full of tech gadgets, it's hard to know which ones are truly worth your attention. So, does this product rise above the noise? Let's find out together as we put it to the ultimate test. The Nothing Headphone 1 marks the company's first step into the over-ear audio market. Priced at around $305 USD. Known in Vietnam primarily for its eye-catching smartphones, Nothing originally built its reputation on well-crafted audio gear, with impressive sound at reasonable prices. That's why expectations were high for this release. Yet, while the Headphone 1 scores big in design and battery life, its sound signature has stirred debate among fans. A design that turns heads. Nothing has never been shy about breaking design norms, and the Headphone 1 continues that tradition. Instead of sticking to the industry's sleek, rounded look favored by brands like Sony or Bose, the Headphone 1 combines square and circular shapes, evoking the nostalgia of vintage cassette players. The model comes in two colorways: a minimalist black and a striking white. Both share the same thoughtful construction, a lightweight metal frame paired with glossy plastic shells. While the materials aren't premium luxury, the overall fit and finish are impressive. Comfort is a priority here. The plush memory foam earpads allow all-day wear or long-haul flights without discomfort. The only drawback is that in hot environments, the closed design can cause heat build-up. Control placement is another sign of Nothing's design creativity. All primary controls live on the right ear cup. Instead of standard buttons, you get a slider switch and a rear-mounted scroll wheel for track navigation, volume adjustment, and playback control, an intuitive approach once you get used to it. Alongside these are the power switch, USB-C port, and a 3.5mm audio jack. There's also a pairing button, although its location on the inside of the ear cup can make it tricky to find at first. Smart features and flexible noise control. The Headphone 1 is supported by the Nothing X Companion app, which has a clean and user-friendly interface. From the app, you can switch between active noise cancellation ANC modes, transparency mode, or fine-tune your sound settings. ANC performance is adjustable in intensity. The default adaptive mode works for most environments, but can feel underpowered in very noisy spaces, like airplanes. Push it to maximum, and the Headphone 1 can handle up to 42 decibels of noise reduction, solid. Though not groundbreaking compared to other premium rivals. The sound conundrum. Here's where opinions split. The default sound tuning leans heavily into bass, giving a warm but sometimes muddy profile that lacks the balance and clarity many enjoyed in Nothing's earlier ear models. This shift may be due to Nothing's collaboration with high-end audio brand KEF. While KEF's influence brings a different flavor, it doesn't perfectly align with Nothing's previous audio identity. Thankfully, the EQ customization in the Nothing X app is a saving grace. Users can create personalized sound profiles and even share them via QR codes. With the right adjustments, it's possible to restore much of the balance missing from the default setup, making the listening experience far more satisfying. Battery life that leaves competitors behind. If there's one area where the Nothing Headphone 1 is undeniably exceptional, it's battery life. With ANC turned on, you get up to 35 hours of playback. Switch ANC off, and that number skyrockets to 80 hours. Nearly double the runtime offered by many competitors. Fast charging is also a highlight. A quick 15-minute top-up delivers enough power for several days of typical use. This makes the Headphone 1 especially appealing for frequent travelers, or those who simply don't want to think about charging too often. Final thoughts. The Nothing Headphone 1 is a statement piece, bold in design, generous in battery life, and brimming with personality. At $305 USD, it's priced firmly in the premium range. For wireless over-ear headphones. For design lovers and brand fans. It offers a unique aesthetic and enough customization to keep things interesting. However, audiophiles may need to spend extra time tuning the EQ to get the sound they want. Nothing has shown that it's unafraid to take risks. But whether the Headphone 1 can win over the mass market will depend on how much buyers value style and battery endurance over out-of-the-box sound quality.